Hello there. This and uh, mostly welcome to another video. Uh, this is my version of the Engineering Bay, the Terran Engineering Bay. The structure is pretty simple. It's like this piece, this black piece connecting the two landing pods, and is kept with more structure by this yellow square and some tile to cover up what will be like in the exterior. This base is then layered with some details all around, but that's the general idea of this of the building of this model. In the game is always seen like this, and when the research are being upgraded, all those green bits around on the surface that beeps on and off. So you see like this beep, 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 when the research is going. The research you can do in the Engineering Bay are the infantry, which means firebat, marines, ghosts, weapon, and the infantry armor, which also includes the medic. The infantry armor do benefit medics, SCV, marine, firebat, and ghosts. But the upgrade to the weapon does not benefit the SCV flame cutter. So, as you can see, the landing pods, this is a Terran structure that do float, and it floats like this. Every 4 of the landing pods and then it floats. When the building of the Engineering Bay is needed to build the missile turrets, because if you don't have an Engineering Bay, you can't build missile turrets. But in a late game scenario, a Terran player will likely use the Engineering Bay in a floating position to scout the nearby and mostly the high ground position, which means if a Terran is in a low ground position, in order to not waste the SATCOM scan, like floats the Engineering Bay just in the range of the vision that it gives to the player. So the Terran player is not forced to use the SATCOM scan, or the Engineering Bay is like hiding a missile turret or an add-on to the enemy eye. So if an enemy comes close to a missile turret, the missile turret that's on the ground can still shoot the air enemies, the air targets. But in the game is like this. Underneath that the missile turret and the enemy player doesn't know what's below of the engineering bay that is like floating. Or another use that a Terran player can do with his or her engineering bay is that sends the engineering bay on the front, and if an enemy has like a carrier or a mutalisk, if the enemy goes a move, which means attack move, his troops, there's a kind of a delay between the time that the attacking units switch from the engineering bay to the attacking units, which can be Goliath, Marines, Wraith, battle cruisers, Valkyrie, etc., etc. So it's kind of used like a buffer, and since the relatively low cost, brief building time, and high armor, high health, it's very useful to use it. And yeah, I can't recall other things that a Terran player can do with it, with the engineering bay. So that was the engineering bay. Hope you enjoyed the description. The build is pretty simple. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video. Bye!